Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to continue with our Roberto Chiavini Olympic Boxing Quick Play Gold Medal Heavyweight Tournament. We have bouts 9 and 10 on the channel tonight. And bout number 9 will be the Italian Roberto Cammarelle, gold medal winner from 2008, taking on the 1928 gold medal winner in the heavyweight division from Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Arturo Rodrigues. Both are obviously one ranked as they are gold medal winners in the heavyweight division. Roberto Cammarelle, boxer qualities a 7 with a knockout 4-2, which means he has a knockout on a roll of a 1 or a 2. Knockout against is a 0. For the Argentinian gold medal winner of 1928, Arturo Rodrigues, boxer quality is 9. Knockout 4 is 2. Knockout against is 0. All the fighters in this tournament, when it comes to knockout against, will be 0. They're all gold medal winners. And the boxer quality just means they're going to land a minimum of those punches. So Cammarelle's guaranteed to land 7 punches, and Arturo Rodrigues is guaranteed to land 9. So let's get to bout number 1. We roll for the knockout for the first roll, and you just watch the top die, blue and red. The Argentinian Arturo Rodrigues is in the blue corner. The Italian Roberto Cammarelle in the red corner. We're going to roll for knockout. Cammarelle needs a 1 or a 2, and so does Arturo Rodrigues. And there will be no knockout, at least to start off things, as we'll go knockout against later in the round. So Rodrigues in the blue corner gets a 4, and Cammarelle gets a 4, so no KO there. We move to the points total. Now again, watch the top blue and red die. And it's a good round so far for the Italian Roberto Cammarelle, working behind that jab and using the combinations in and out. Strong inside fighter as he blunts Arturo Rodrigues' attempts. Rodrigues struggling to land punches. So right now Cammarelle holds the edge, 15-11. Now we roll for KO 4. You're looking for zeros there. Oh my lord! And right at the end of round number 1, Arturo Rodrigues clips Roberto Cammarelle, sending him to the canvas. He gets up. Arturo then quickly strikes again, a standing 8 count, and moments later, Cammarelle on the ropes is stopped. So the KO against, and there's that 0, and this bout is over. Bout number 9 goes to the Argentinian Arturo Rodrigues. Cammarelle was having a good round, a very good round in punches, but he got tagged, he went down, he got up, took a standing 8 count, went back to the ropes. More punishment was delivered by Arturo Rodrigues, just letting his hands go, letting the combinations go, and the Italian did not answer, and the referee called a halt to the bout. So the Argentinian gold medal winner, who was the favorite from 1928, advances with a stoppage of Roberto Cammarelle, the Italian, after Roberto was having a good round, probably was going to take it on points until the fatal hard shots came. Again, the knockdown, the standing 8, and then to the ropes and the stoppage. So as quickly as it goes, that's why they're called quick play games, and this is Roberto Chiavini's Olympic Boxing Quick Play. I've modded it a bit to my liking, but the rules are within the parameters of the original game. So wow, after what looked like to be a good round for Cammarelle, he gets knocked out, stopped. So the Argentinian advances. So it will be it will be, we got that, Arturo Rodrigues advancing via first round stoppage. We have bout number 10 coming up right after this, after we put the result in. So Rodrigues in the blue corner from Argentina, the 1928 gold medal winner, wins via first round stoppage over the Italian Roberto Cammarelle, the 2008 gold medal winner. Okay, and that bout. So again, the Argentinian Arturo Rodrigues, 1928 gold medal winner, advances to the next round. All right, so a disappointing Italian corner there. They liked what Cammarelle was doing, and then bada bing, bada boom, it's all over. Knockdown, standing 8 to the ropes. Referee stops the fight. We move to bout number 10, and this is a big one. Ed Sanders out of Boston, Massachusetts, out of the United States of America, taking on the Cuban Felix Savon, the second coming, some people said, of Teofilo Stevenson. So let's see how this bout turns out. Ed Sanders, the favorite. Sanders, 9 boxer quality against the 7 boxing quality of Felix Savon. Felix Savon has 3 cards in this tournament because he won the gold medal 3 times in a row, just like Teofilo Stevenson. And this is his weakest card. So Ed Sanders, the 1952 gold medal winner, again from Boston, Massachusetts, actually died tragically in his, I think it was his 8th pro fight for the New England Heavyweight Championship. He would be knocked from the punishment he took in the ring. He would die later after emergency surgery. And he was a stablemate of Tony DeMarco, the soon-to-be, at the time, welterweight champion. So they both fought out of the same gym out of Boston. And I was just reading about him, and because I never heard of Ed Sanders. I was like, geez, he was a big puncher in the Olympics. And so I looked up some stuff tonight, and I was like, wow, he passed away very young in the ring from injuries sustained in the squared circle. At ringside, we have Robbie Wartburg and Tabletop Sports Delaware. How the heck are you doing, my friends? Nice video you did, Tabletop Sports Delaware, on Jackie Robinson taking on Al Kaline. Heck of a game. I highly recommend it. It's a ton of fun. And always check out our good friend Robbie Wartburg if you're in the Facebook group page for Digital Dice, or if you're on our Discord. All right, so it's Savon from Cuba, the 2000 gold medal winner, 7 boxer quality. Again, that just means he lands at least 7 punches in each round. Knockout 4, he needs a roll of a 1 or a 2. Knockout against, a 0. Knockout against is bad for the fighter. Knockout 4 is good for the fighter. Ed Sanders of the U.S., 9 boxer quality. Again, he lands 9 punches no matter what. And KO 4, he's a big puncher at amateur. 1, 2, 3, or 4, and he will get the KO. Again, knockout against, 0. That is bad if you're rooting for Ed Sanders. So here we go. We prepare for round number 1. In the blue corner, the American from Boston, Massachusetts, Ed Sanders. And in the red corner, one of Fidel Castro's favorite sons, Felix Savon. So again, we will roll for KO. The blue die represents Ed Sanders. The red die, Felix Savon. If both land within their knockout range, there will be no knockout. They'll just stagger each other. That's the way I made the rules when I modded them. Fanatica Films is at ringside here in Tokyo. So here we go. The roll for knockout. Watch the top 2 die, blue and red. Blue representing Ed Sanders, red Felix Savon. And just like that, unbelievable. Ed Sanders' power comes through once again, like in the 1952 Olympics. Let's make sure we got that right. That's a 2. That is a knockout. Savon is a 3. That is not a knockout. So Ed Sanders quickly jumps on the Cuban, shows his mettle, lands hard, quick punches, accurate punches, sends Savon down to the canvas not once, not twice, but 3 times, as the referee gave the Cuban a lot of leeway. Most amateur boxers wouldn't have seen that, but you know how the referees lean towards the Cubans in these amateur contests. But Ed Sanders said this was his judge tonight, and he takes out Felix Savon. Oh, a lot of power from the Boston, Massachusetts native from the US of A. Ed Sanders drops Savon 3 times and moves on to the next round. A shocked Cuban corner. They didn't expect that. So once again, 2 fights, 2 first-round knockouts. That's as quick as it can go, or sometimes it goes the whole 3 rounds. This is Roberto Chiavini's Olympic Boxing Quick Play, and it's my gold medal heavyweight tournament. This was bouts 9 and 10. And again, I modded the game to my liking. The game's a good game already. I just wanted I wanted the intrigue of the KO in the beginning, and then I wanted a possible KO intrigue at the end with the KO against. So Ed Sanders, again, a tragic story. The man won the gold medal, and when he turned pro, when he fought for the New England heavyweight title, and again, this is something I looked up tonight because I said I never heard of Ed Sanders. My God, when you see the 4, that means to knock out someone in the amateurs means you punch really hard, because of the way the rules are. And he was fighting for the New England title, New England heavyweight title, at the time, which is very prestigious in the 50s. And he sustained injuries in the ring and would later die after the bout. After 4 hours of emergency surgery, they couldn't save his life. So that's a sad ending. He passed away at 24 years old. It's really a sad, tragic story. Ed Sanders, gold medal winner, and very likable. I was reading, everyone, again, he fought out of the same gym, or the stable as they call it, as Tony DeMarco, who would win the welterweight title and hold it briefly until losing it to Carmen Basilio. So Ed Sanders, okay, Savon had a 3, and that fell out of his range. Because again, this is the worst Savon card. He's in the tournament 3 times. This is his worst card with the 7 and the 2, and that's not bad. I'm just saying because the other ones he's a 9. And what I've been trying to do is pit 9 quality boxers versus lower quality boxers in round 1. So a big win for the American Ed Sanders. And let's just go down here and make it official. So 2 first-round stoppages. Sanders drops the Cuban 3 times. And they gave the Cuban a lot of leeway, because they always do if you ever watch amateur boxing. I don't know how many times a Cuban has won a bout I'm watching. I'm like, he didn't win. And they're good fighters, don't get me wrong, but they get a lot of leeway. So here we go. Ed Sanders. And we'll go to the chat for a moment. Ed Sanders. Oh, I forgot. I think I got to go back to the other one too. Ed Sanders win first round. We'll just go KO. And Sanders was out of the blue corner, so the blue corner has won twice. And let's click save. And I don't think I did that right for bout number 9. No, I didn't. Win first round KO. So Arturo Rodrigues stops the Italian Roberto Cammarelle after Cammarelle was having a decent round, and that came on the knockout against, so that was kind of wild. And then the knockout for our very first roll, Sanders a 2, which lands between obviously the 1, 2, 3, and 4, so that's a KO. And Savon a 3, which is outside his KO. Fight over. Let's go to the chat and say hello to Dave Gardner. As he says he's playing some basketball tonight. Excellent, excellent. And again, Tabletop Sports Delaware, our good friend Chris. Check out his channel. A really fun game between the 68 Tigers and I think it was the 47 Brooklyn Dodgers. But it was the Brooklyn Dodgers and the 68 Tigers. So it was Jackie Robinson, Al Kaline tribute game together. It was a lot of fun. Great concept. Highly recommend it. And, of course, thank you to Robbie Wartburg and Fan Addicts of Film. Always check out our good friend Fan Addicts of Film. As Dave Gardner says, yep, got Strat tonight. setting up the courts right now. You'll like it. Strat's a good game. I wish I could play it on my new PC. I can only play it on my old PC over here. My IT friends are working on that. Strat is not a help at all. Thank you, Stratomatic. After all the money I spent with you guys can't even give me a new code. They're so afraid of people ripping them off. It's mind-boggling to me. Anyhow, so that is it. And 2 first-round knockouts. When next we have the Olympic tournament, we will have bouts 11 and 12. You see how that goes? 9 and 10 tonight, 11 and 12 down the road a little bit. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this and you want, hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, check out our good friends in the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community, such as Tabletop Sports Delaware, Dave Gardner, Robbie Wartburg, and Fanatics of Film. Check them out, sub, give them a like, all that good stuff, because we're good people in our community. Not just sports sims, there's more. But this is the place you want to be, because we're happy. When life gives us lemons, we spit out lemonade. There you go. All right. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll get through this coronavirus together. Be smart. God bless. You know it's coming, folks. First of all, thank you very much once again. And peace. Love you all.